To say it's a privilege and honor, I have to tell a little bit of a story. And I think this story will illustrate why this is a privilege and honor to nominate and to give Rachiel this award. And it's Sylvia's story. And Sylvia unfortunately can't hear me, and she is deaf. And we'll just mention that here in a second. So I got a call in the end of November that no SSA likes to get, which is we need a place for our loved one to go. In the course of 9 weeks, Sylvia lost her stepfather and her mother. Okay? Stepfather passed away during a hunting trip, natural causes. I know it's an accident. Mother calls me in October and says, hey, I'm in my late 80s. I should probably start thinking about what I'm going to do. We got back from Thanksgiving. I found out she was in the hospital with pneumonia. She called me and her first concern was her daughter. Does my independent provider have enough units to take care of my daughter? Of course. If I have to go and talk to John personally, we'll make sure that happens. She went to the hospital and she passed away. The family reached out to me and said, hey, we can't take her right now. Can you find a place for her? So I started looking for a place. And the first option I had was in a group home with a man probably 40 years younger than her. And of course, that wasn't an option. I was excited to present a family at a time of loss right before the holidays. So I reached out to Rachiel, who didn't know Sylvia from anybody else in Portage County. And I explained a little bit about who she is and what she's going to need, and asked her, would you be willing to do this? And I hope that I don't get choked up telling this story. Rachiel said, sure. So I explained some things about Sylvia, what her needs are and what her likes are, and Sylvia loves the holidays, all holidays, and she loves to decorate. When her mom was alive, I'd go out and visit them in Deerfield. Halloween, forget about it. Whole yard full of decorations that Miss Sylvia made. Christmas, same thing. She loved it. She'd make them, give them away. So I told this to Rachiel, and of course, when we showed up at Rachiel's home, her independent provider, who's also a close family friend, brought her. She asked me if I would be there because this family friend and independent provider didn't want to be the last familiar face Sylvia saw when she left. And this IP couldn't stay on because she was going to Georgia for her annual Christmas, family Christmas. So we got there, and of course, Rachiel's home was decorated like a winter wonderland, to say the least. But in the bedroom where Sylvia was going to stay, Rachiel bought brand new bedding, and the room was decorated like a veritable winter wonderland. Christmas decorations, lights, the whole 9 yards. Now Rachiel told me, hey, I spoil my son on Christmas, and don't think I'm not going to spoil her either. So if I told you that story and it ended there, it would be beautiful, it'd be awesome, right? It'd be amazing that she opened up her home 2.5 weeks before the holidays to invite a complete stranger she's never known to serve this person. Well, that was December, and here we are in March. Rachiel's thrown her heart and soul into serving Sylvia. As I mentioned, Sylvia is deaf. All the years I worked with her family, I thought she was completely deaf. Well, we didn't know for sure. Rachiel took the initiative, got her to an audiologist, and we just found out, hey, she can hear a little bit. Today was her first day with hearing aids. She got her hearing aids today. She needed orthopedic shoes. Rachiel went out and made sure she got her orthopedic shoes. She has done more in 3 months than I have seen in 3 years for Miss Sylvia. Including just, those things are wonderful, but including things like taking her to a night to shine. And not just taking her, playing hooky and going to the salon and getting her hair and nails done. And going out to Marshall's and finding that perfect cocktail dress to wear. We come to forums like this and celebrate our DSPs, and we celebrate the success and the highs, and whether it's community employment, greater independence, but sometimes we need to come and share the dark parts of what our DSPs do. And that's supporting people in their darkest times and their deepest valleys. I can only hope that in my darkest hours, whether it's me or people I love, that people not only extend their kindness, open up their homes, but they open up their hearts and extend grace to folks who need it the most. So it is with great gratitude, appreciation, and humility that I present a small token of my personal appreciation. I know the board's appreciation for what Ms. Welsh has done for Sylvia. So